Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time. Welcome to a seer's world. This will be your message from the divine to those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon. On my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love, as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to the divine. Okay. So I'm channeling the energy here, and there's definitely someone who within this energy I'm channeling a lot of illusions, okay? I'm channeling a lot of illusions, a lot of lunacy or lucid energy, okay? So let us tap in. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this is the energy of someone who is working tirelessly at trying to uphold a certain reputation, image, caliber, status. Okay, they were trying their best to stand in a certain energy. Someone was crafting themselves or curating themselves, or it's like a make-believe, right? Someone is not who they are, because who they are is not real. It's like the person that someone is hidden within deep lies. Simply put, yeah, the moon, lunacy, the unseen, exactly, confirmation of the energy. So, someone is definitely an illusionist here. Someone curated and crafted a make-believe of a persona, an identity, and it's falling apart. The Page of Pentacles reversed is symbolic to within the energy that someone wasn't really wise when they were doing what they were doing. It isn't wise to in any sense, it isn't wise to make a personality out of a lie, or craft a persona, curate a persona through a false illusion. It's bound to crumble. But nonetheless, the way someone was doing it here, it's like this is definitely someone who wasn't in the right state of mind. Like, when they were doing this, they were led by a lot of their own delusional energy, right? Whether in thoughts, in emotions, spirits, delusional spirits. It's like someone was channeling a lot of negative energy. And the reason this negative energy had access to them is because this is someone who is already a negative person. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Like, they're already a negative person. They always want to have the lost laugh, and they always want to put people down, humiliate them. They always want to, make people feel less than. This is definitely an energy of someone who, even if you are close to them and they show you whatever love they can produce within themselves, it will never be real, because someone isn't who they claim to be. They've just made everything up. Like, someone made everything up about themselves. It's not real. Yeah. And with the Seven of Wands reversed, something is backfiring. This big lie of a persona this big lie of a identity that they crafted and curated and made as this make believe. It's backfiring on them. People are starting to look at this person like something is wrong with them because of the way they've been acting lately. Their behavior and their words, it's really out of balance. Like someone is not well. And because of that truth, it's going to affect them. Obviously, the fact that everyone now sees them for who they are. It's like someone spent so much time trying to be someone they weren't, and they put in their all with hopes and wishes and dreams of putting it in people's minds, putting it in people's hearts that they are who they are, but they're not. Someone went overboard. They did everything in their power to ensure that something goes a specific way, but everyone is seeing that someone is not who they claim to be all this time. It's like with the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands reversed here. Someone is very humiliated, embarrassed, almost regretful, guilty. They feel like, everything about them is being exposed or is being seen as what it is. Like they feel like everything about them is unclean because it's based on a facade or a false mask. Someone feels dirty, like filthy, like they feel it within themselves. Okay, so something is definitely coming back around. I'm channeling the energy of full circle. Someone spent from the first time this person decided to do whatever this is to the end of it, all of that is backfiring. This person is beginning to misinterpret their own identity in the same eyes of the people they were trying to fool. So now it's catching up to them. All this lying, everything is backfiring. Because when people start to really ask questions about what they said back then and how now they have to have maintained this illusion through the words and the actions and the behaviors that they portray, they get lost in it as well. Like this person, they get lost in their own lies. So obviously people are going to catch on to the lies. So people are starting to see someone as a liar. Like people in their community, in their reality, in their life, in their worlds, they looking at someone like someone is really like a big liar. So this person has been trying to blame you for what has been happening to them. This person is claiming that you are sending some form of dark energy towards them so that they lose their mind, or you are playing with their life somehow. Someone is telling people lies about you. Obviously, a liar has to put someone under the fire for them to rise up. So someone is choosing you, like someone chose to use your identity to redeem themselves or vindicate themselves or justify themselves in who they are or who they claim to be, rather. And with the Wheel of Fortune to the Hangman, as quick as they decided to do that, they hung themselves. Now someone is stuck in that predicament of, it's like, oh, you said this about them. You said it's all them. But when people reevaluate the situation, you seem so far gone into a different vibration, a different life, a different reality, a different frequency and wavelength, a different world, that what this person is saying about you makes no sense. Because when people see you and look at them, they see two different energies that never will resonate. So someone lying like this is really, it's like it's making things worse for themselves. When they put your name in it, at first people were okay with tolerating these lies, but when your name was included, people got fed up with someone because they started to realize that someone is really like an illusionist. Like they always go the way of like making things what they're not. Someone believes that like in order to manifest something in your reality that you want, you have to do whatever it takes, even if it means doing things like this. And that's the reason why someone's life is taking a turn the way it is, because they've decided that in order for them to be who they want to be, they have to lie about who they are. And when you live a lie long enough, you believe it. And when you believe it, it doesn't mean it's true. The lie is still a lie. So this person has lived this lie for so long that they've begun to believe it. This lie of a persona, of an identity, this lie of their self that they keep portraying to the world, their life, and their reality, and those in it. Two of wands to the Hierophant reversed is symbolic to the fact that this is definitely an energy of someone who was unaware of how delusional they were in the beginning of all of this. Like, they really were unaware of how delusional they were in the beginning of all of this. They were like, damn, like someone really thought they were like a boss bee, or like a divine one, or like a chosen one, or an elect, or someone was looking at themselves in a very high caliber, or they put themselves on a pedestal on a level that they do not even exist on. Like, someone wanted to exist on a timeline that they weren't even in alignment with. Their frequency, their wavelength will never match up to who they claim to be. And that's why it's so obvious, even without the lies. Like, it's very obvious that someone is not who they want to be, because of how much they lie about who they are. And people are looking at this person as a sad case, because it's like, damn, if you lie so much about who you are, that means you don't love yourself. People are looking at this person like that. And the more they keep bringing up your name, someone keeps talking about you, trying to diminish your character or defame you, even bribe people to believe them, bribe them with lies, bribe them with more lies. Like, someone is just doing a lot, or has been. And it's time for someone to step down from their illusions. Like, it's time for someone to really snap into reality. Because something has gone too far here. We have the Page of Wands reversed to the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, something has gone too far. This person is seeing that they're losing their grip on the people around them, because no one is treating them the same. No one's talking about them the same way, or talking about them at all. Like, someone feels, because they do everything for people, this identity, this persona to begin with, this whole illusion was crafted and curated for the masses that are in their community, the people in their world, in their life, in their reality. So they doing it for the people. So they doing whatever it takes to prove to people that they're this person that they're not, even if it means throwing someone else under the bus. This person might not even know you, or know you like that, or know you enough to even have an opinion about who you are. Or this person could be someone who wronged you in the past and they've held a grudge against you. Or this is definitely someone who has some form of vendetta or revenge, right? So take it how it applies for your reality. But this is someone who now they're seeing that, you know what? In order for me to get out of this situation, I have to make this person an example. They want to take your identity and your individuality and tarnish it to prove the point that they are this person that they want people to believe that they are. Someone is willing to do whatever it takes. They're willing to tell more lies about you. They're willing to do more things, say more things, act in more ways that are really insane, crazy, and out of balance. Just to maintain this caliber, this image, this reputation, just to maintain this identity that is not even real. You see what I'm saying? Someone has gone overboard. Someone has lost it. They've lost it in their lies. They've lost it in this energy of telling lies. Something began a certain way. When this person was in this energy in the beginning of like lying about who they are to people, they felt powerful. They felt like misleading people is power. They felt like blindsiding people is power. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords reversed, but this person and the Seven of Swords, it's like they tricked themselves. They fooled themselves. People fell for it in the beginning. I do see that, because people don't think like, oh, this person's lying about who they are. Who has the capacity within themselves to be worried about how another person is coming off when they have to worry about themselves? We all have to worry about ourselves. You can't be walking around like, are you a liar? Are you a liar? Are you a liar? If they are a liar, that has nothing to do with you. That's who they are. So simply put, people didn't necessarily fall for it. People didn't question it. Simply put, let's put it like that. People never, like, their mind didn't take them there. They didn't think that someone would go so hard to lie about who they are just to make things a certain way. Like, but now that that truth is coming out and they're seeing it for what it is, a lot of people are looking at this person in like sideways. They looking at them as if they're weird or creepy or like odd or strange, but not in a good way. Like, and people don't want to associate themselves with this person. This person keeps wanting to connect with these people with the same personality, the same illusion, but it's not working. Yeah, this illusion has fallen. No one believes this person anymore. Everyone is wanting to look at them differently, even if they coming off a certain way. People are starting to question them. Now people are starting to question them, but it's not what this person thought it would be. Someone thought that people wouldn't even think that far about this situation, but people are thinking, all right, like people are deep in it. It's like when they reevaluate how this person presents themselves amongst those in the community that they're in, something about the community of people here in this person's world, life, and reality. This person wanted to be someone they're not amongst those people, but those very same people don't even care who they really are, because who they really are is their problem. It's this person's problem. The truth of who they are, that's who they are. So how is somebody else going to be affected by that when the lie that they told is their lie? They lied. So how is someone else going to be affected by their lie? Unless in this situation, someone wants to lie about you in a way that they can get sued. Like these are the sort of lies that like someone can get sued for, like defamation of character. Yeah, because someone's going crazy, insane, because they realize that no one is falling for it anymore, or so they thought, when that's not really what was happening anyway. Yeah, that's not what was happening anyway. People weren't falling for anything. Someone just has been living like this for so long that they actually forget, or they don't think that like people will question it anymore because they've been this way towards people for so long. They're thinking that, I've solidified this illusion, I've solidified this identity, I've solidified this persona, I've done the job, I've lied enough, and everything is maintained. But really, someone here doesn't love themselves. Because who lies about who they are? Like, there's a deep rooted cause to that. We have the King of Swords. This is definitely also someone who was so ignorant for a long time in their life, thinking that, they can just manipulate people. They were so like nonchalant about it, as if like, yeah, like I can do this. People just be believing anything anyway, as long as I build an identity that will put me in a certain position in people's lives, in people's eyes, then I'm good. Because however you flip it, people just be lying. Someone was thinking like that. Even if people be lying, so you want to be a liar as well? You don't want to do better for yourself, or just mind your business and do you? You want to go be with the rest of the world and the blind, following the blind? Because someone here, so what if people be lying? So like that's just an excuse to justify this person's things, because what they were doing anyway was really wrong. Like, you can't walk into someone's life and just lie to them about who you are, because you are building a false perception in their mind about you, a false perception in their heart about you. And who knows how deep this goes? Who knows what lies were told for real, and for how long? Take it out of place for your reality, or you understand. Take it out of place for your reality, but someone here is in trouble because the extent they went to keep this up is catching up to them entirely, like completely. Something is falling apart, something is coming full circle. Something is definitely coming full circle here. They can no longer lie. Like someone can no longer lie. It's no longer possible. It's no longer possible. It's no longer possible for them to put on this facade. It's no longer possible for them to believe their own lies. It's no longer possible. Yeah, something is completely falling apart here. These lies. And with the Five of Swords reversed, this person is literally in a situation where they feel like a fool for even trying to do whatever this is. Because when they reevaluate themselves, like, what was I doing? Like, what was the point of all of this? Like, why couldn't I just be myself? Do I even know who I am? Like, someone's just in their head, in their feelings, because they don't even know who they are. They're trying to use your identity as collateral damage, trying to like mask themselves using you for some reason, however this goes. But this person's only trying to do this because they've always been jealous and bitter and angry about something that has to do with you, or you in general have always been someone that this person has always been like obsessed with, or very weird, creepy towards. Like someone never liked you here, always had hatred towards you. So they're like, yeah, whatever, I hate this person, let me just include them in my big lie. And they have no idea, and had no idea, that including you would be the worst mistake of their life, because now people are looking at them sideways. It's like, damn, like someone's not right. That's what people are saying. Because like I said, there's something that's completely obvious here about the difference between you and this person. It's like this person can't lie about that. It's obvious. It's like you say you even know this person. You know them like that. You connected with them like, what are you saying? Like you that like someone womp womp womp. Like someone just is just a, like talks nothingness. Like someone just be talking, but it's not real. They thought that, using your identity is the way. But nah, it really wasn't. Because now it made people question them. It made people question everything about them. But the divine wanted that though. It's like the divine wanted, this person to be questioned, because the divine had always planned for this illusion to crumble. You are the catalyst or the vessel to the crumbling of the illusion of the lie, right? Like the divine put you in a position to be used by this person in this way, just so the divine can prove a point using you. Because something about the people in this person's reality, like the people in this person's reality, this person was trying to keep them away from you. It wasn't just telling lies to use you as collateral damage for their own big lies. It was more like this person wanted to take you with them, like in this illusion, this facade of an identity, a persona that they were portraying. They wanted to sink you under with them to enable people to also question you the way they are being questioned as well. It's like they wanted people to also like look at you sideways because they're being looked at like that. Yeah, someone put in their all. Like Eight of Pentacles is like someone was thinking about the lie before telling it, and thought about the next lie they're going to tell to maintain the lie they just told, the next behavior, the next act, the next words they're going to speak. Like someone here is just like someone's deep into the delusions and it's catching up to them. Yeah, like the moon, the tower, like someone here, the way they were going about this, they had no idea it will crumble the way that it is. Because if someone knew that it would end like this, they wouldn't have did whatever this is. Like people are looking at this person like something's wrong. You have people wanting to talk to you, ask you if you know this person like that, or if the lies are true. Take it out, applies for your reality. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, something is over here. This illusion, this lie is over. These lies are over. Like when this person speaks, people are no longer looking at them with the same perception. So it's no longer gonna even be the same regardless. People are not even interested to know whatever the truth is because of so many lies that were told. It's like, girl, like bro, are you even like present? Like, are you aware that like you acting weird or creepy, like you strange, you odd, like with how you being, like how are you living like this? Like, who lives like this with lies? Like someone did something for people had to see them a certain type of way. They wanted everyone to look at them with certain eyes, like a perception. They wanted people to see them with a certain understanding. But that same illusion they were crafting, that same illusion they were crafting, that same illusion they were curating, it's backfiring, and it's making them look like a really insane, crazy, out of balance person. Because this person's not just like telling these lies like just calmly and like relaxing and composure and putting on the demeanor of like stillness. This person's going crazy, like insane, like out of balance, like literally. It's like, you know what I know. Da, 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 da. I'm this. I'm telling you, I did that. I went there. It's like, girl, bro, like, who cares though? Like, why do you care so much that that's what people must see of you? What's the truth of who you really are for real then? Or what you really are? Because this behavior here, it's giving an underlying energy of sinister darkness. It's like someone is unwell mentally. They went overboard with this. This person would sit in their space when they're alone and like literally have a vision board or a mood board of how they want people to see them. And they would say, okay, I need to get to this point of being seen. So I'm starting here, like a map. I'm going to say this to this one. And then after saying this to this one, I'm going to go to this one and act like this. And then after that, it's going to trick them to doing this. And then after that, like someone here shouldn't have done that. When your name is brought up, someone doesn't even want to hear it. They're scared. They go back and forth within themselves like, oh my God, they know. Oh my God, they see me now. Because this person, they feel like bringing your name into it just made everything for them just fall apart. Because people were starting to believe them until people actually started to question them because of what they said about you. And whatever it is they said about you, it was really out of pocket. It was something they should have never even said because it had nothing to even do with them, even if it was true. Like someone here just brought your name into their world, their life, and reality for no reason. And they're surprised why their life is falling apart. Like, why are you including other people in your mess? This was your message from the divine. Thank you so much for joining me. This was a seer's world, okay? To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love, as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.